Welcome to the Sankofa Pan-African series. We travel through history's corridors, illuminating Afrocentric narratives. Support us through Patreon or by buying me coffee. Your subscription is a great start, but do hit the bell for notifications so you know when we have new episodes. Share our videos and visit our website sankofastorybooks.com for stories, biographies, Afrocentric nursery rhymes, and other resources for children. Together can change the negative narratives about us.
England?
Yes.
Are you sure?
That is what the nanny told me, and you know she's too old to lie.
But why? I thought they were doing well in their school here.
Sure, you know for that. This is his own way of making sure that I don't have access to his children. It is his own way of punishing me. Finish.
And I thought I had problems with Toun and Toun.
Problems?
How? Toun's last result was way below anything she had ever brought home. And as for Tokumbo, he now plays truant.
I think I told you. Did I not say that it will be very difficult for them to adjust to life in their uncle's house?
In fact, has set out deliberately to make life miserable for them. You know, we've never been best of friends. So now is our opportunity.
Yes. And then what are you doing about it?
What can I do?
What do you mean, what can you do?
What can I do?
Go and confront her. Confront her. What do you mean, what can you do?
What good can a confrontation like that do? I don't live with them. She will only make them more miserable.
Okay.
Not only that, now that brother is solely in charge of Devos estates, I am totally dependent on them until my son comes of age.
Ronke, that reminds me. I saw him.
Saw who?
Your brother-in-law.
Where?
I saw him at a party I went with at my new bobo on Saturday. No, the Saturday before last. He came in Papa Deum's S class.
Yeah,
that was how I managed to recognize him.
You see this life? You see this life. There's nothing worse than depending on a man. Can you imagine how my life has changed since Debo died? Can you imagine? I wish I knew. Maybe I would have saved as much as I could.
You still have a roof over your head. And nobody is sending your children away so that you cannot see them again. Abi?
Anyway, they say no condition is permanent.
Exactly. Exactly. And that is why I am looking for a rich, wealthy man to look after me. This hand-to-mouth existence, I'm tired of it. By the way, that my bobo, he's taking me on a trip abroad next week.
No lie.
Sit down there. I said, sit down, look. We are going next week. Okay? Okay? This is going to be big. This is my big break. After that, Fala Johnson can go to hell with all this money.
You mean that chief is really wealthy?
Before Uncle. That is why I am there. If not, what is this I go to find there?
I trust you.
He has all his investments abroad. And that is why he has to take me there. He says this trip has been planned for me especially.
Funky baby, I trust you. But wait, better be careful.
Lady?
Be careful. Let that man not go and be one of these fine face can't do no shit. We'll be saying our so much then get. Don't go and get stranded abroad, yo.
Are you joking? Look, by the time I return, I will be rich. I have even sold all my trinkets so that I can buy this. When I get there, bring it to come and sell over Christmas. When I get back, I will match for that. Naira for naira. Kobo for kobo. And dollar for dollar. Yes.
And you did not even tell me. Funke, you did not even tell me. Lace. Lasikotawa, and I hear that lace is making good profits now. Anyway, let me just give you my own trinkets now. All of them. You know that my dressmaking business has virtually collapsed since we moved out of our old neighborhood.
It's all right.
I'm sorry if I woke you. But I called your office several times today, and your secretary kept telling me that she couldn't contact you. She just kept saying you weren't expected in the office. But when you didn't come back to the office, I decided to bring the insurance papers for your signature, because the insurance company required them first thing tomorrow. Mrs. Magia, excuse me. Are you all right? Is there any other person in this house? No, but you shouldn't be left on your own just like that. Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
No, it's nothing, but... And there any of your in-laws, I mean, any members of your family staying with you?
No, I am brother, sister with my mother in Jos, and my in-laws are all in Delta State. Today I've just been, everybody else has their lives to live. But today has just been a very particularly difficult day for me. Today is our 14th wedding anniversary. I've just found it so difficult to bear my loss.
What can I say?
I'm so sorry to have embarrassed you.
No, it's nothing. It's just that I don't know how to make platitudes on occasions like this.
I know. Why don't I get you a drink whilst I take a look at this?
No.
Thank you.
Oh, okay. I'm so sorry.
I forgot my pen upstairs.
Oh, no, you can use mine.
Thank you.
I'm so sorry.
Would it be possible to have copies of these? For my stepson.
Stepson? I had no idea that Dr. Majiagwe had any children outside of your marriage.
Oh, his first wife died nearly 20 years ago. They had a son.
Really? Does he live here?
No. He's a grown man, a structural engineer. He's married now with a child. And my daughters are away with them now on holidays.
Oh. Look, I don't understand. Our legal advisor said that you were Dr. Majiagwe's next of kin. And when I called you about the insurance business, you said the same thing.
Isn't it natural that as his wife, I should be his next of kin?
But he has a son.
That's why Tade's will left his estate divided in 3. One set goes to Aki, his son. The other set to my daughters, and one to me during the course of my life.
And his son doesn't mind?
Why should he? His business is thriving. He works very hard. And Aki is just not the sort to covet an inheritance.
All the same, about the insurance business. You mean you'll split it with him? Even though you're absolutely under no obligation to do that. Since the will doesn't call for it.
So, wouldn't you?
Honestly, I've never seen a woman like you. You must be a very rare woman, because it's not the sort of thing that women normally would do.
I just think that probably men like you haven't taken the time to find out the good qualities in women.
₦1,000. He sold the entire compact, this set, for ₦1,000 only. Thank God, My poor brother is not alive to see his own son turn into an armed robber. The boy is a Jagudapali.
Tokumbo. Does this boy want to kill me, eh?
One just before you die. Make sure you find the boy and retrieve my brother's sound system from whomsoever your son sold it.
But where do I even begin to look for this boy now?
Ask me, you hear? Sit down there, wringing your fingers, and expect that rope to come back after what he has done.
Father, please. Please, you must see my point this time. Tokumbo, if Tokumbo's behavior has changed, he has grown from a perfectly normal boy into this...
She's not Rambo.
One of my neighbors said that since he was not behaving like this when his father was alive, that maybe now that his father is dead, this is his own way of mourning his dead father, or maybe he's having difficulty adjusting to his life here.
How dare you? Hey. I say, how dare you? So since Deborah died, your son has not had proper fatherly care? My house is not good for my own brother's children?
Brother, I would never think of saying anything like that.
Well, just what do you mean?
All I'm saying is please allow the boy to come and live with me. Let me help him by influencing him positively and...
You, Yadeon, you, never again in your life. You forget that you are nothing but a wife within that Toyebi family. I swear, if it is my brother's property that make your children become unmanageable, I swear you will never smell a couple of it if you keep up this country.
Brother, you know I would never dream of insulting you.
Just go and find the boy. Find him. Find the compact, this set. Or else, go to hell.
Where's Tokumbo?
He's in the bathroom.
Tokumbo!
Ma?
Sit down. Now, how could you do such a stupid thing, Tokumbo? Don't you even care about anyone but yourself? Why do you insist on annoying your uncle if you know you can't bear the punishment?
I did not do anything to annoy him.
You stole, my dear boy. Surely you are not so lost you no longer realize right from wrong.
I only took what rightfully belongs to me. Besides, the tape was for Daddy. He bought it for our use.
Stop sounding so childish. Your uncle held that compact disc set, along with every other thing your father left for you in trust, so that when you grow old, you can manage them properly.
So how come he never lets me near anything Daddy left? He uses them, and his children use them too, but not the one I.
That still doesn't give you the right to steal and squander property that
Tokumbo is saying the truth. It's a regular hell in that house, and Auntie is no better. No matter how hard I try, Auntie finds fault in everything I do. She said you spoiled me by making the housemaid do everything for me. She insists since I'm the only girl in the house, I have to cook for everybody, even while I have to study. She's always thanking God that because all our boys, all our kids are boys, because a girl's lot in life is miserable.
And Mom, we never get enough to eat.
So well, knowing you, Tokumbo, I'm sure that 2 pots of rice would never last.
Now. You know how little I eat. Yet Auntie complains that I eat too much. She insists since we eat our 3 square meal, I don't need provisions for school. She doesn't know the difference between Tokumbo's private boarding school and mine.
So how do you cope? Why did you never tell me all this?
It was Demu's idea. She said you had far too many problems without us.
Oh my God. Nothing is as important to me as your well-being, children.
Please, just get us out of that place. I promise I'll behave myself.
Mommy, please, can we come and live with you? I don't mind being a day girl in the school. I don't mind if it will cost you much sending me to a boarding school. I don't mind. I'm tired of starving. I'm tired. Please, Mom. Mommy, please. Mommy, please. Please, Mommy.
Mommy, please.
Mommy, please.
It's not that simple. It's not that simple.
Please.
Fees need to be paid. Food, books, and clothes need to be bought. And there's the baby. I think you belong to with your father's people. And